Canada, refusing to remove and tow trucks at the border. They're doing a blockade protest over Canada's mandates. Let's welcome to the show from the GOP Doctors Caucus. He's Congressman Drew Ferguson. Okay, Congressman, there was a meta-analysis of about 24 studies by Johns Hopkins University researchers. They found shutdowns in the U.S. and Europe, practically zero impact in cutting COVID deaths, less than 1%, 0.2%. But now the White House had pushed for that. Dr. Fauci had pushed for that. And now they're going after Joe Rogan. Your take on this?
Look, that study validates what many of us have been saying and what we have known from the beginning, is that the draconian measures of the federal government overreaching and controlling people's lives did more harm than good. The study shows that it reduced COVID deaths by 0.2%, yet it probably has cost the global economy $35 trillion. But what that really means is that Americans' lives have been greatly disrupted, but not by coronavirus, but by the government policies. And we know that these policies have caused mental harm. They have caused a failure in education. Millions of Americans are still out of work, and hundreds of thousands of family-owned small businesses have been laid waste by these radical policies. Look at Europe. England, other countries are doing away with the COVID restrictions. They're lifting it. It is long past time that America does the same.
Yeah, and Britain, you're right. Britain, France, Ireland, the Nordic countries, we're seeing more countries in Europe saying no to vaccine passports, no to masks. So so are they anti-science? And so that's the debate. So, but everybody listened to what they thought were leading scientific experts who were wrong. And now Dr. Fauci is saying, yeah, I support a commission to look into the origins of the pandemic. So who do we believe?
Well, the one person I don't believe is Anthony Fauci. And the CDC is a close second. At a time when Americans need to have trust in their government and their public health institutions, the liberals on the other side of the aisle have done everything that they can to destroy the trust that Americans need in their government in tough times. Everything that has come from the administration has been mixed messages. It's been opaque. Americans are sick and tired of their livelihoods going away. They're tired of their children being used as pawns in schools. They are tired of the restrictions leading to more harm in their lives. It is time to get on with our lives, and most Americans agree with that position.
But now we've got Pfizer pushing for a vaccine for 5 and under. Pfizer wants to do that. We've got even CNN's Dr. Wen saying the data's not there to do vaccinations on children under the age of 5. So the vaccines have not been fully tested. We're still in the beginning innings of this. We don't even know the long-term effects of vaccines. And we've got Omicron peaking. The majority may achieve immunity by the spring, says the University of Texas at Austin. And so we're seeing that what is happening in society is different from what the White House team, Jen Psaki, what Dr. Fauci, what President Biden has said from the beginning. We have been saying since the pandemic broke out on the evening end in 2020, do not shut down the economy like you did. The harm that it did to children and to U.S. adults and families is generational. It's going to take decades to recover from this, Congressman. So going forward, if the GOP takes control of Congress, what are you guys going to do?
Well, there are a couple of things. If we are entrusted by the American people to lead again after the midterms, you will see an end to the vaccine mandates. You will see an end to these crazy policies that continue to destroy the middle class in America. Listen, we've got rising inflation, fuel costs are through the roof. American families don't feel safe in their communities because of these crazy anti-defund the police movements and open borders. And Americans are sick and tired of being told how to live their lives.
Just one thing. I want to get to this because the president is going to do a State of the Union address in March, right? And we see Jen Psaki, we see Senator Chuck Schumer, we see President Biden repeatedly misleading the American people that they have record job growth. They don't. 22 million jobs were destroyed from the pandemic lockdowns. This is like the rooster taking credit for the sun going up. We're still nearly 4 million jobs short than we were pre-pandemic. So it's the American people are being misled constantly by this White House. How do you stop it, Congressman? Final word.
Well, first of all, we recognize that Americans are seeing the truth, they're feeling the truth, and we trust the American people. We know that there are almost 4 million people that have left the workforce. Job participation rate is an all-time low. And I think it's important to note out that there's still 11 million jobs that are open across America right now, yet the Democrats want to continue to pay people to sit on the sideline. Enough is enough. It's time to get back to normal.
Congressman Ferguson, great to have you on. Come back again soon. It's good to see you. Reports at Homeland